He goes in. They're all in line. Racing, and it's a picture-perfect beginning. All 6 of them are well away. And the one who's going to show lots of early speed is Brute Force. So Brute Force, in the blue silks, is the leader. From coming across from the outside is Flamingo. Between horses is Sailor Moon in the black silks. Behind these is Dynamite in the pink and pink cap for Miss Smith. So his outside pre-race favorite, Sharjah in the red with white star, and the back marker is Lipstick in the pink with blue cap. The opening quarter was 25-2. As they head towards the 5-furlong marker, it is Brute Force. They're front by 3 parts of a length. From on the outside, that's Flamingo. Then there's a break of a length and a half before you get to Sailor Moon. There's a 2 lengths break to Dynamite and Sharjah keeping his company. Lipstick is the back marker. As they round the far turn, the half was completed in 49-4. It is Sailor Moon who goes through and opens up by 3 or 4 from Flamingo. Dynamite goes into third on the inside. Brute Force has chopped the running. Sharjah, the pre-race favorite, has about 9 to find, but he's cruising. Lipstick has to do a lot of work from here as they come to the quarter pole. And Sailor Moon is going to make them step. He's in front by 3, but shortening in a right-hand drive. Dynamite is second. Here comes the pre-race favorite, Sharjah, with a grand run. And there are no more turns. And on the outside, here comes Sharjah with a sweeping move. Between horses, Dynamite is game. Dynamite under left-hand drive. Sharjah gets right-handed encouragement. It's Dynamite and Sharjah. Dynamite and Sharjah. Dynamite Sharjah with one last desperate effort. Not going to get there. Dynamite scores an upset victory over Sharjah. Sailor Moon was third. And the winner stops the clock in 1:38 flat. Away. Racing and Time to Pray both very sharply on the inside, but coming from between horses, Royal Flush opens up daylight. Cipriani zips across from the outside to take second. Captain Hastings is third. Jolie Louise fourth. Time to Pray, beating for early speed, drops back a little bit. On the outside, Even Stevens improves nicely. Then we have Warring Gunsight, Chatterbox, and a long way back to Verdun. As they round the far turn, the opening quarter was 24-1, and Royal Flush is in front by a length and a half. From on the inside, Cipriani, Captain Hastings, Even Steven runs a big race on the outside. Then Jolie Louise waiting in the wings to pounce. As they come inside the quarter pole, Royal Flush in front by 3 parts of a length now. As Captain Hastings improves nicely, Even Stevens runs flattened out. Cipriani needs the seam to run through, and she's going to get it. And there are no more turns. And the white face of Royal Flush is in front, getting left-handed leather on the inside. Captain Hastings gets right-handed encouragement, and it's rally home. Captain Hastings and Royal Flush, they come together at the wire. It's going to be close. It's Royal Flush by just about a neck from Captain Hastings and a foot of a third. The winner stops the clock in 106-4. In a moment, we'll be back with the leading for you. Locked away. Full field. Last one. And they're racing. Majestic Star and Charles Frederick both got away sharply. Charles Frederick and Majestic Star, they're in front by 2.5 lengths from Eye Catcher. Down the inside is Black Diamond. Martha Bray is the next one through, though that's Amapuri, sorry. Pretty Princess to the outside, then JT's Angel. Imagine that. Scarface and Musical is the back marker. No, there's one of them further back, and this is Martha Bray, who's actually passed by the ambulance after opening quarter of 25-1. The main competitors are over the top of the hill. And it's Majestic Star being pressed by Charles Frederick, and on the outside, Eye Catcher. These 3 are about 7 lengths clear of Black Diamond. The winner will come from this bunch more than likely. As they come inside the quarter pole, they're going to turn home heads apart. It is on the inside, Majestic Star, and on the outside, Charles Frederick. These 2 have locked horns from the get-go. Majestic Star under right-hand drive, as well as Charles Frederick. Majestic Star from Charles Frederick. Majestic Star taking over now to win comfortably by a length and a half from Charles Frederick. 4 of a third. The winner stops the clock at 107-4. In a moment, we'll be back with a recap for you.
All in. Starter Mark Batson, he looks him over. He raises the red flag, and he sends them racing, and Spartacus was a touch slow out of the gates, but quickly into stride is Florette. So there's Florette in front from Donico did it. On the outside, in third position comes Spartacus. On the outside is 1 grand, then comes Refire. Voldemort and Princess Tiana is the back marker as they turn right-handed and come down the stretch for the first time. And they're going at a pretty easy gallop, and first into the stretch is Florette. On the outside comes Spartacus. On the outside them comes Donico did it. Along the rails comes 1 grand, then comes Refire. Voldemort and Princess Diana continues to be the back marker. As they come onto the wire for the first time, they've done the first quarter in 27 flat. As they come into the clubhouse turn, and it is Dario Dalrymple trying his best to ease the pace of Florette, who is in front from Spartacus. In the third pass now is Donico did it. Moving sweetly along the rails comes 1 grand. In fifth position comes Refire. Then there's a long way back to Voldemort, and Princess Tiana seems to be hampered by the weight. They've done the half in 50-1 as they journey down the back stretch, and it continues to be Florette. Moving sweetly along the rails continues to be 1 grand. On the outside of them is Spartacus. Then comes Refire. Donico did it, gets a couple of cracks to wake him up. Then comes Voldemort, and Princess Tiana now is on the urging of Antonio Bishop. They pass the 3-furlong marker, and 1 grand slips through and takes it up. On the outside comes Florette. Moving sweetly along the rail comes now is Refire. Donico did it, begins to feel the pinch and drops away. The others have quite a bit of work to do as they come with just about a furlong and a half to go. And still out front is 1 grand. Now here comes Refire on the outside. Beaten now is Spartacus. Here they come spinning out of the turn. And Lester Edwards swings for home on 1 grand. Is 1 grand from Refire. 1 grand and Refire. They're locked up neck and neck, stride for stride. Refire and 1 grand. Refire 1 grand. 1 grand. Refire on the outside is going to win up with it. Refire wins it now from 1 grand. Then came Spartacus. Voldemort ran a creditable race. Then came Donico did it. Then Florette and Princess Diana, they stopped the clock in 1:52-2. In a moment, we have the official placings for you. Okay, 1 to go, and that is Schuss. Starter raises his red flag, and he sends them racing, and they all got out pretty decently from on the outside. This is 9.69 who's being scrubbed along to get to the lead. So it's 9.69 in front. From on the inside is Javelier, then comes Schuss along the rails. In fourth position comes Felony Fire, King of Cool, Island Cotton, and it comes Daring Adventure, Warm Music, then comes and Awesome Swimmer, and Andele Julia is their back marker. As they come into the clubhouse turn, and Schuss is the one to lead them. As they go now past the 5.5, in second position is 9.69. In third, it's Felony Fire. Along the rails comes Javelier, then comes King of Cool. There's a gap about 3 lengths now back to Daring Adventure. Warm Music then creeps along the rail, then comes Island Cotton. Rockley and the edition pair of Awesome Swimmer and Andele Julia are the back markers. They've done the first quarter in 24-3 as they go past now with just about 3.5 to go. And it is Shush with Afri Ward in front. 9.69 feels the burning. Here comes on the outside, moving absolutely wonderfully, is Felony Fire. Then comes Javelier, and on the outside is King of Cool with just 2 furlongs to go. And out front is still Shush with Afri Ward, who's he's absolutely statuesque. Felony Fire is coming with her run, so too is King of Cool with a furlong and a half to go, and it is still Shush on the along the rails. On the outside, here comes Felony Fire, and down the stretch they come, and Felony Fire tackles Shush. On the outside, here comes Javelier. It is Javelier now who picks it up. On the inside, Felony Fire is trying desperately, but it is Javelier who's going to report home. Javelier wins it now from Felony Fire. Island Cotton ran well for third. In fourth was Warm Music. Then came King of Cool, Awesome Swimmer. Then came Shush, 9.69. Daring Adventure and Andele Julia. They stopped the clock in 1:35-2. In a moment, we have the unofficial placings for you.
They're off in the hopeful, and Quality Star came away best. Leviticus stood up. So they sort themselves out as they come onto the main course. It is My Friend Patch, Jericho, and down at the inside is Quality Star. 5 abreast as Don't Doubt Doris is fourth. She now starts to tucking with Stealing. Taco Man is in between horses. Then there is Into the Storm with about 3/4 of a mile left to travel. Gandalf trails the bunch, and Leviticus still refused to jump. 5.5 furlongs to travel, and it is Quality Star, who leads by a length to my friend Patch. Jericho gets the catbird seat in third with 5 furlongs to travel. Then there's Taco Man all the way up into fourth. Into the Storm is fifth. Don't Doubt Doris sixth. Then there is Stealing, who has about 7 lengths to make up. The 3 fillies race together, and Gandalf trails as they get over the top of the hill. The opening quarter was 24-4, and they are really stepping half in 48-1. 4 furlongs left to travel, and this Quality Star who's been there every call, but the green blinkers of my friend Patch points, and there is Taco Man. So the Madu Pier kick away. Here's Jericho. Stealing is let loose into the Storm as well, but Quality Stars had enough as they come with a quarter mile left to go, and it's Jericho now the one to catch. Here is Taco Man, and they're bracing for the oncoming challenge of Stealing 3 wide. That's it from my friend Patch as they come to the corner, and it's Jericho the one to catch. A furlong between him and Destiny is Jericho in front. Here's Stealing. In between horses is Taco Man trying to re-rally on the outside into the Storm. It's Jericho trying to hang tough. Here's Stealing, undefeated, coming after him, but Jericho is still strong. Handsome is as handsome does, and Jericho announces his presence on the Derby trails. He wins from Gandalf. Stealing gets her first taste of defeat as she finishes third. Taco Man was fourth in 136-3. In a moment, a recap for you. Favoritism nice is Danny Boy. And where they go. Danny Boy from the inside is prominent early, so too middle passes from the outside post. A tussle on for the lead as they start to forge for position with under a mile to run. So St. Nicholas now puts his head in front, and he goes on to lead clearly from Danny Boy as they swing to the stretch. Then there's Musan down toward the inside is Silver Bullet. In between horses backing off the pace is middle passage to stalk this afternoon. Decisive David is prominent early as well. To his outside is Noble Appeal, having to jump heels and steady there with Silver Bullet. She just lost a couple positions. Corvette races up next to her. Then there's Amiash and the trailers Amber Rose 10 off of St. Nicholas, who went through the opening quarter. That isn't listed on the board with 5.5 furlongs to travel. It's St. Nicholas on a length lead from Danny Boy. Middle passage now races into third. Musan's fourth. The Dock is fifth. Then there's Decisive David. In between horses is Corvette. Silver Bullet is going to have to regroup and come again as she races now into seventh. Then on the outside goes Chimichurri. His stablemate Amiash is down toward the inside as the field begins to bunch past a half mile in 51 flat. The opening quarter was 26 flat, and the trailer now going into second last was Amber Rose as Amiash is out at the back once more with 3 furlongs left to travel. And it's St. Nicholas and Demario Bueno past the 3 furlong marker. They're on top by length and 3/4, trying to run them off their feet. Middle passes is all in from second, chasing that one, and she's gaining 2 back to the Dock and Danny Boy. A quarter mile left to travel. The others have to really get rolling as they come to the corner, and it's middle passage who shoots. St. Nicholas is down toward the inside, and he's trying to battle back, but there's middle passes who they have to catch within the final furlong. They're about to enter as they turn for home, and it's middle passes. In between horses, St. Nicholas, and he's spent. Here's the Dock trying to land it for Andrew. Notice they come inside the final furlong, and it's middle passage and Lester Edwards who are pouring it on late, and middle passage is going to obliterate them as she wins by 3 from the Dock. Then came Amiash finishing fast in a photo with Danny Boy for third. St. Nicholas was there as well in 154 flat. In a moment, a recap for you.
Is the last to go in. So they're on the starter's orders. Racing absolutely level beginning. And Just the Fashion popped away very smartly on the inside. Up on his outside is Northern Star. Then behind these is Marcus Antonius, and Infrared is being held up this afternoon by Rashid Hughes with a mile to go. It is Northern Star between horses on the inside, Just the Fashion. 3 wide is Marcus Antonius, and Infrared just pays close attention after opening quarter of 26-1. Past the stands the first time, a circuit to go, and it's Just the Fashion. Green silks in front from Northern Star in the gray and black checks. Marcus Antonius, black with red sleeves, has got 3 wide, and Infrared continues to save ground along the rail. They head towards the 5 furlong marker. Just the Fashion, no excuses from traffic today. In front by a length and a half from Infrared, who's sneaking up on the inside, and paying close attention to him is Jalon Samuel on Northern Star. Marcus Antonius is still out wide as they round the far turn ahead of the hill back towards their departure point. The opening half was 47-4. So just over 3 furlongs to go. Just a Fashion, yet to see a rival. In front by 2.5 lengths from Northern Star, who's under the pump. Infrared is also being asked for more run. Right-handed encouragement goes to Marcus Antonius as they come to the quarter pole. 6 and 1, 13 and 1. And Northern Star comes to ask a question of Just a Fashion. Infrared staying on in third. Marcus Antonius has had enough. And there are no more turns. And it's Just a Fashion under a right-hand drive. On the outside, here's Northern Star. Just a Fashion and Northern Star. Infrared trying to rattle home as well. But it's Just a Fashion and Northern Star. Just a Fashion, Northern Star, Northern Star, Just a Fashion. At the wire, it's Northern Star. Just by a neck from Just a Fashion. Infrared is third. And Marcus Antonius is the last one home. The winner stops the clock in 1:50 and 4. In a moment, we'll be back with a recap for you. Seagull goes in, so they're all locked away. Racing and Celestial Storm broke very sharply, but watch that birdie. Goes sweeping through and picks it up. So let's watch that birdie. Celestial Storm is on the inside. Forsaken one between horses is Apparition. Discreet Last is next. So Rock and that marker at this point is Seagull. As they round the far turn ahead of the hill towards the 3 furlong marker. And it's watch that birdie in front by 3 parts of a length from Forsaken one. Celestial Storm is third. Apparition is fourth. Discreet Last is fifth. Seagull on the inside goes 6. So Rock is the back marker. The opening quarter, 25 flat. They begin to run down towards the quarter pole. And it's watch that birdie being pressed by Forsaken one. Celestial Storm is rounding up horses on the outside, and she's going to come a calling. And Apparition is next one through. And there are no more turns. And it's watch that birdie on the inside, but on the outside, here's Celestial Storm, who picks her up and puts her away. Celestial Storm opens up by 2, and a right-hand drive by 3. You can sing this field a lullaby. They're being put to bed. Celestial Storm in a rope. Watch that birdie with second. Forsaken one and Apparition close for third. The winner stops the clock in 1:04 and 3. In a moment, we'll be back with a recap for you.